Knicks family, what's poppin'? We back in the building. We're going to talk New York Knicks, Miami Heat. Let's get it cooking. Tickets are still available for the Martin Luther King Day matinee. Private lounge on Chase Bridge. Food and non-alcoholic beverages included. Courtside at Pregame shoot-around and a mini tour. Get your tickets. Let's rock. Knicks family, what's poppin', man? And here we go. Another night, another Knicks game. And of course, you know me, I'm hoping for another win. I definitely want to get this win tonight. I don't care what the season says. I always want to beat Miami, Indiana, Chicago, Lakers, Boston. I always want to win those games. It don't matter what else is cooking. Don't matter. Of course, I want to win every game, but this has the potential tonight to be a sloppy, bad shooting game. And you'll see why when I go over some of the stats. But it can be a sloppy, bad shooting game. Probably the kind of game that I enjoy. You know what I mean? Back in the day, games were slow.
It's good, Shark.
Games were slow, low-scoring offenses, bad shooting nights, tough defense, and I loved it. Of course, you know, the NBA put measures in place to make sure that offense is sped up. The game got faster and all those type of things. But I loved it when we had those type of games. But tonight, this could be a throwback game. And when I go over some of these, when I do the team comparison and go over some of these stats, you'll see why. But this is a team that, we can beat this team. You know what I mean? This is not one of those games where we say, we'll be lucky if we're in it, or, it's going to be, we're not supposed to be in it. This is a team that we can beat. And I want us to come out here and get this win. You know what I mean? I want us to come out here and get it. We got some people in the chat already. We got Guillermo. We got Real Shark Fin. We got Sea Dog. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start talking a little bit. I'm gonna let them guys introduce themselves. Give me a quick rundown of how they feel about the teams, how they feel about tonight's game. And then we're going to get into it. We're going to get into breaking it down a little bit. All right, so I'm going to start with Real Shark Fin since you were here first.
Hey, what's poppin'? What's poppin', sir?
I'm chilling, man. How are you?
I'm good. Shout out to the chat, Sharks in the Water.
Sure. How's your week going so far, man?
It's been good, man. I was with my seeds last week, so I didn't get in on the chat with you guys, but I watched a little bit. Kids come first. You know how that goes, Sim.
No doubt. That's what's up, though, man. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Always.
For sure.
Always. Yeah, man. So what do you think about tonight's game?
Well, I think, like you said, I think this is a game we could definitely win for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We have to tighten up on our perimeter defense, man. We fixed it the last game, in the fourth quarter. Our opponent shot 1 for 13 from behind the arc. So if we can keep that up, we have a shot to stay in this game. And I think the X factor of the game is Kelly Olynyk, man. Because I tell you, we split the season series last year with them, but in 3 of those 4 games, he led in points one game, he led in rebounds in another game, and he led in assists in another game. So we gotta really, reel him in, and I think we'll be okay.
Okay, all right. Let me see what Guillermo's talking about.
Yo, it was good chat. It was good, Sim. Sorry for missing the last few streams, man. But
Hey,
been out for a while, so
gotta do.
Yeah, man.
Do, man.
It's crazy, man. I watched that last game, and I think I want to see some accountability on Fizz though. He said, "You earn what you eat," or whatever the hell that saying is. I keep forgetting it, but you know, last game we saw some nice fluidity with Dotson. We saw some good gameplay, especially from Trey Burke leaning his back. Hazonia, even though he took some ill-advised threes at some key moments. But that unit, they work well. And I'm not saying they should be starting, but I think it's time to have Trey Burke just be the bench guy who's the 30, 35 minute a night guy, comes in like Ben Gordon and just scores.
I kind of disagree with you. I disagree with you a little bit there, Guillermo. I think Trey Burke is living up to his role as the point guard.
I just don't think that he's – and no, what I say with Trey Burke in terms of being a point guard, I don't think he facilitates enough, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think that you just have to have him in there as a point guard to come in and score and when need be make the passes. But, you know, I like the energy I saw from Dotson from the two. I loved it. I love what I saw from Hazonia outside of some ill-advised threes he took late in the game, and Vonleh as well. You know, earn what you eat, right? Or whatever that stupid saying is, kill whatever you kill. But, yeah, I want to see more minutes from those guys, especially Dotson. Like I said, Sam, I think Dotson is great for this team from a two standpoint. He plays better defense from Tim Hardaway, and he could shoot. Is he as prolific as Tim Hardaway? No, but you know, I want to see heavy minutes from that guy tonight, man. So
all right. I think with the whole Trey Burke, Frank Ntilikina thing, I just put out a video, and if you guys get a chance at halftime, check out the video at halftime, and it explains. It explains and it breaks down why I believe that Frank Ntilikina is the best point guard on this team and why he should be the facilitator on this team. I don't say that Trey Burke should go to the bench. I don't care which one goes to the bench, to tell you the truth. It doesn't matter to me. If they're getting 35 minutes a game, if Frank is getting 35 minutes a game, I'm happy, right? Although I think he should be starting at that point guard position, and if Trey Burke is starting at the other guard position, I just think that Frank needs to be the facilitator and Trey Burke needs to be the scorer out of those two. That's it. I don't care if who's who's starting or whatever it is. I just think that Frank needs to be the facilitator. And I see people say Frank's not a point guard. I fully disagree. I just totally disagree. And if you look at my video, I'm putting the link in the chat right now. It breaks down why and things that I see from Frank as to why he's a point guard and a point guard at heart. You know what I'm saying? A point guard at heart, a point guard by nature. Trey is a scorer by nature. And listen, I think we're going to be having this battle all season long. I'm pretty sure we're going to have this battle all season. So, and this video will probably be relevant all season. The argument will probably be relevant all season. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna be arguing this point. So let's go past this point. Let's look at the starting lineup. So we know what the starting lineup for the New York Knicks is going to be. So far, we haven't seen a change in the starting lineup. Fizdale has alluded to the fact that he may make a change after this game, right? So we'll see what that change might be. Right now, starting lineup: Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway Jr., Frank Ntilikina, Lance Thomas, Enes Kanter. And they should be matching up against Goran Dragic, Josh Richardson, Hassan Whiteside, Derrick Jones Jr., and Rodney McGruder. All right. So Trey Burke will be matched up against Dragic, Tim Hardaway Jr. against Josh Richardson, Kanter versus Whiteside, Lance Thomas versus Derrick Jones Jr., and Frank Ntilikina versus Rodney McGruder. Those will be the matchups tonight. Dwayne Wade coming off the bench. Right now, Dwayne Wade coming off the bench. Listen, Dwayne Wade is an old guy. He's not going to be the same guy, but you better believe that Dwayne Wade will be able to turn it on. And, you know, when you get into that fourth quarter, if it's necessary, Dwayne Wade is averaging 13 points, 7.3 rebounds per game so far this season. Right now, Goran Dragic, he's averaging, and of course, this is who Trey Burke is matching up against. Goran is averaging 18 points, 18 points, 6.3 assists, 4.7 rebounds per game. Tim Hardaway Jr. may have a light job tonight. Josh Richardson. But leave it up to Tim Hardaway Jr. to make this guy look like a superstar. Well, maybe not a light job. He's averaging 18.7 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 3.3 assists. But he's shooting 35.8% from the field, 29% from three. Tim Hardaway should be able to guard this guy. We'll see. But Tim Hardaway is not the best defender, as we know. But Tim Hardaway himself is averaging 28 points per game. And at least he's doing it on 41% shooting instead of 38% shooting. Let's give it up for that. I'd really be upset if he was shooting 38%. Yeah, I can't deal with that. Hassan Whiteside is averaging 10 points, 14 rebounds per game, and that's going to be a key for us. Rebounding the ball today is going to be a key. It's going to be a big key for us, and we'll talk about that in a minute when we talk about these team comparisons and keys to success. I'm coming back to the video chat. Tell me, guys. I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys, just looking at the matchups for this evening, who do you think wins these battles? Coming to you, Real Shark Fin. What battles should we win?
Well, Trey got his hands full, but I think he could win that battle.
Okay.
He's going up against Dragic, right?
Dragic, yeah.
I believe, yeah. Now, who's Timmy going up against?
Josh Richardson. Like I said, Josh Richardson is averaging 18.7 points per game, but he's shooting 38% from the field, 20-something% from three.
Well, that's good. That's good. If he focus on defense, he probably could slow him up, man. You know, I mean, you know, that's his Achilles heel, obviously. Because if he's not scoring, he's not happy, and everything goes to hell after that with Timmy. Yeah. You know, but I think Frank needs to have a 10 and 10, 5 and 5 game, man, for us to get this win, man, and along with all the other things that he does that the stats don't pick up.
Okay, all right, Guillermo.
It's good, man. Yeah, I just heard that that boy, Josh, Richardson. You know what those stats say, Sim? I'm gonna give you space to shoot, and I'm gonna give you space to shoot yourself out the game.
That's right.
I'm gonna give you as much space as possible. Tim Hardaway, he's not a smart guy, so if I was Fizdale, I'd literally be screaming at him, give him space, like they used to do when Kawhi Leonard played LeBron in the playoffs. Literally, what's the name was like he was just giving LeBron mad space. It's like, hey, shoot as much as you want. And LeBron froze. That's how you play. That's smart defense, man. You don't let a guy like that get hot or, you know, allow him to play to his strengths. So the kid is talented, but he's definitely not efficient. And our biggest issue is going to be Dragic. Dragic, every time, he's a slippery guy, man. He's these very slippery Euro type of player, like that refined, like he knows how to catch on the right step. And he's not faster than you, but if he catches a step on you, you're done.
Yeah.
So that's a great matchup for Frank. What's her name said? Real Sharkfin said, Olnick and Hassan. I think Hassan's playing tonight, right? So
I believe
we gotta rebound on the boards, man. And I know it's not, you know, Lance Thomas is playing, but I really want to see Vonleh play some minutes with Kanter, because Kanter, as good as a rebounder he is, if you see some of these games, they double, sometimes triple team on the rebounding tip.
Yeah, exactly.
They know his game. They know that this guy's a beast on offense. They're not going to leave him by himself. So I would love to see Vonleh as a power guy come in, just play strong defense from the 4. If he could shoot a little bit, but, you know, just to play that defensive role to help Kanter out and give him some breathing room. So
Yeah. I got my man here with the Knicks hat. What's your name again, man?
Quincy.
Quincy, yeah. Just give me a quick take on the Knicks matchups, and then I'm gonna go and talk about the teams. Look at the team comparison. Quick take.
I think the best matchup for tonight is probably going to be Whiteside and Canton.
Okay.
That's what I think the best matchup going to be.
We need Cantor to win
Frank
it on the
is
boards.
always going to be a problem. Like he's just a point forward. He's not a shooting guard. He's a point forward. Those are his best positions. And Trey and Dragic, I don't know. I think I see Dragic beating him at that position. But Whiteside and Cantor, I think, is the best matchup right now.
Okay, all right. Let's take a look at we looked at the starting lineups. Let's take a quick look at a team comparison, and this is the reason why I say this could be just a bad looking game. It could be a really bad looking game, guys.
Those are the best games.
Right. New York is 1-3. Miami is 1-2. Points per game. New York is averaging 111.3 points per game. Miami 108.7. Field goal percentage. The Knicks shoot 43.2% from the field. Miami shoots 41.3% from the field in 3 games so far. 3-point percentage. The Knicks 34.3. Miami 31.4. Assists. They're both down the bottom of the league. 20 for the Knicks. 20.7 for Miami. Defensive rating, they're both at 106.5. I believe that they are 5 and 6 in the league right now in defensive rating. No, I'm sorry, they're 9 and 10. Miami is 9, New York is 10 in
Still good.
Defensive rating at 106.5. Rebounds per game. Here's the key. I've said it. You guys have said it. We've seen it in the chat. New York averages 42.8 rebounds per game. Miami 52 rebounds per game. Right, and this is the thing. Okay, Miami misses shots, so they probably get some offensive rebounds. I didn't see the breakdown. As a matter of fact, I can look at it right now. The breakdown of offensive rebounds for the Miami Heat. How many offensive rebounds do they get per game? Let's check that out. Miami is, let me see, the Knicks. We average 11 offensive rebounds per game. The Miami Heat, I can't find them. They're number 2. They average 16 offensive rebounds per game. Right? So, we got to keep Hassan Whiteside off the board so that we can try to get out on the offense. We got to keep him off the offensive glass so we can get out on the break. We got to get offensive rebounds because we shoot a low percentage. So we need to get offensive rebounds. We need to send some people to the glass so that we can stop opposing teams from getting out on the break. Okay? Steals. We average 9 steals a game. I believe that's good for second or third in the league. And Miami, actually that's 5th in the league. 9 steals per game, 5th in the league. Miami is at 4.7 steals per game. And then it's opposite for blocks. We average 2.5 blocks per game. That's towards the bottom of the league, like 27th to 28th in the league. And Miami, 7 blocks per game, and that's towards the top of the league. All right, so right now you're looking at these teams, man, and it's kind of an even matchup. You know what I'm saying? It's an even matchup between the two. It looks like it's going to be a defensive battle, a low percentage shooting game that is a defensive battle. One of those type of games. I think it's going to be one of those type of games. Keys to success. Let me do a quick. Keys to success. I think we've got to have a strong start. We have not won a first quarter yet this season. Right. We've played 4 games. We're 1-3. We have not won a first quarter. All right. We need to come out strong. For the first time this season, we've got to come out strong. Win the first quarter. I think that should be a goal for the team right now, is to win the first quarter. And because we've come out, in every single game, we've come out and gotten down most of the time double-digit points. I think against Atlanta, we got down 8 before we came back. We can't afford to continuously try to come back from double-digit leads. right? We just can't do it. Of course, we got to rebound the basketball. We just discussed it. We got to rebound the basketball, keep this team off the glass or match them on the glass. At the very least, we need to match them on the glass. All right, try to make it fit. So we need someone else to step in. I think last game, Noah Vonleh had like 5 rebounds. It's not good enough. Now, he only played 18 minutes as well. Right? I think he needs more than 18 minutes per game. That's my opinion.
Agreed.
You know, yep, he needs more than 18. He should be getting somewhere around 25 minutes per game, maybe even 30. Okay? Then he can gobble up some rebounds for you. Right? Offensively, we've got to have ball and man movement. If you take a look at the video that I just put out that talks about Frank being a point guard, you'll see some of the ball movement that we're capable of. Ball and man movement we're capable of. And the open shots and open looks, efficient looks, good looks that we got from that ball movement. You know, we've got to have good ball and man movement. We can't have this standing around watching guys dribble or one pass, one shot, unless it's a wide open shot, right? Because that just gives the defense more strength. And now we're playing a team that's ranked 9th in the league in defense, albeit over 3 games. But still, we don't want standing around. We don't want to let their defense get better because we're standing around. All right, so we've got to have good ball movement, good man movement. And then we need fourth quarter execution. We lost 3 games because of late game follies, bad execution in the fourth quarter, right? And here's a team, you know, with a guy in Dwayne Wade, although he's old and he can't do the things that he used to be, he knows how to execute in the fourth quarter. Yep. You know, so here's a team that we're supposed to beat. I'm not going to say supposed to beat. Here's a team that we can beat. But then they have that one leg up on us in the fact that they have a Dwayne Wade that knows how to execute in the fourth quarter. Exactly. He knows how to execute in the fourth. He knows how to lead the team in the fourth quarter, and we're lacking that person. And that could be a difference maker when we come down the stretch. That could be a big difference maker. You know, just having Dwayne Wade there to coach his team, to instill that confidence and to settle them down when it's necessary. So we'll see how this game works out, man. We got 4 minutes till tip off. Tip off is 7:30, American Airlines Arena. I'm gonna come back to the chat. Want to see what you guys think. Do we win this game? Give me your predictions. Guillermo, you're up. What do you think, man? Do we win this game?
I think so. I think I feel confident about this. I think the rotations have to happen a little bit quicker if we start to get into trouble. But I think I do see a strong game from guys like Burke again. Tim Hardaway, if he gets hot in the first quarter, I think he's gonna. If he drives to the basket, you know, he could have a really good game. But I do see a win because that Milwaukee game, I felt like the Knicks, even though we lost, you know, I felt like it's a weird confidence. Like we should have won that game, and we're not better than that team. So, you know, as long as we don't play down, and like you said, we get hot or we at least have a good first half, I think we win that game.
Okay.
Win this game.
All right. Q.
Yeah, I think that we'll win. I think that Tim Hardaway don't play bad when his father's there, and he's gonna be. I guess his father's gonna be there. He haven't played bad since. Every time his father's in a game, he played his best game. I think we need closers though, and it's either gonna be Cantor, Trozier, or Trey Burke. That's our only closers that I think that can do it. None of them haven't closed yet, but those are the only people that I think that can close. We need a closer in the fourth quarter.
Okay. All right. That's something that we're going to be missing all year, right? Because Timmy is probably our closest guy, but he's too inconsistent. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's too inconsistent. Now, I'll say this. Timmy has the ability to hit big shots. We've seen him hit big shots because he's not afraid to take them. And you got to admire that about him. I still say he's too inconsistent to be a closer. He's learning how to be a closer. Let's say that. He's learning. He's never had this much responsibility in his life. We do have to take that into consideration. Yet still, Timmy is Timmy. You know what I'm saying? He's shooting, 41, 42% from the field. Timmy is Timmy. But he's what we have right now. Real Shark Fin?
Yeah, we need perimeter defense, man. We got to stop those long threes, man, and those long rebounds. We got to really get on those boards, man. And I think if we win the first and the fourth, we win the game, man.
Okay. All right.
First and the fourth.
I think I agree with you. All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and log this off, ladies and gentlemen, so you can get to the game. I know you want to see the Knicks pull this one out. I think that we can win this game. We need to win the first quarter. Just like Real Shark Fin said, we need to win the first quarter. We need to execute in the fourth quarter. Right? I'll quickly go over my keys to success one more time. We need a strong start. And you can see my keys to success begin with the first quarter and with the fourth quarter. We need a strong start. We got to rebound the basketball. We need good ball and man movement. And then we need fourth quarter execution. We do those things, I believe we'll give ourselves an excellent chance to win this game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 7:30. Game time is about to tip off. I will see you at half. Peace.